Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today's video is brought to you by Commandfest Orlando. Link below and some words later in the video from our sponsor. This video is all about the deck that I think is kind of the easiest ladder ranking up machine available today. And yes, it is a mono white aggro deck. I have a complicated history with mono white. For various points in the arena ladder when it's been the top aggro deck, I have hated it and cursed its name. But mono white has also been the aggro deck that I turn to when I decide I don't have a few hours to control the ladder today and I want to get some rank fast, because mono white is a historical predator of mono red. Mono red is good at many things, particularly burn and aiding control, and mono red is by far the most popular deck at the moment. Every time this has been the case, creating a mono white deck with a little bit of life gain has usually been the way. In fact, it got me to #1 mythic on 2 different occasions, speedrunning ladder, running mono white with a little bit of life gain. And in today's deck, we've added just a little bit of life gain. The Lunarch Veteran technology coming over from the Soldiers deck that we recently played. It's really nice because it also is a disturb card, so even if it dies, you can bring it back as a flyer, which the deck otherwise lacks flyers, and every now and then some evasive damage in the air helps finish the game. A little more life gain, Extraction Specialist. Is there anything better than when they kill your Thalia and you extract it from the graveyard and give them more Thalia? It's amazing. But Extraction Specialist is also amazing with Coppercoat Vanguard, another 2-drop, with Skrelv if you want to keep your stuff protected. It's amazing with Intrepid Adversary if you have 5 mana or more total, so that you can get that +1/+1 to your team. And it's amazing with Spellbook Vendor, the card from Eldraine that is here in the deck, which distributes the Sorcerer Roll tokens. Those scries really help you put together good offense. This card is better in most scenarios than Guardian of New Benalia, which has to enlist to do the scrying. This has Vigilance, which is very good against mono red, and it's also very good against the Wandering Emperor. A few notable exceptions here in the deck, some card or exclusions rather being the term that we're looking for. Notable exclusions. Brutal Cathar. I don't know if you've noticed, 2/2s die a lot these days. Brutal Cathar isn't as good as it used to be, and as much as I like the Werefox Bodyguard, I also don't think that it belongs in this particular deck because it would be too telegraphed. If you hold up mana, you know they know exactly what you're doing. So we're going with Ossification. Even with a Thalia in the deck at 3 mana, exiling the opponent's creature and just having it trapped under an aura seems to be a much safer bet than trapping it under a creature, and then Sunfall is the actual end of the game. So Brutal Cathar out of there. How about the Convoke Knight Errant of Eos, I think it's called, that the big Convoke-y Knight thing that gets you more creatures. You may have noticed that if the opponent is using a lot of removal, that it is very hard to cast that Knight, and this deck definitely operates on a clock. We want to get them dead before they cast their Atraxas or other big things if in the case of the ramp deck, and we use cards like Peacekeeper and Thalia to tax them a little bit to keep them from casting their spells so that we can get them dead. Knight Errant of Eos actually slows that down, and while it's good in some decks, and I think it definitely belongs in the Soldier deck and a different build of mono white, I think this build is better without it. So I think that this is a way. If I played this every day, I'm confident I would get to Mythic. Would be barely an inconvenience. So let me know what you think. Is this your easy ladder deck? And if you get to Mythic, let me know in the comments. That would make my day. Today's video is brought to you by Commandfest Orlando. It's coming up October 20th through 22nd. I will be there, me, CGB. If you ever wanted to challenge me to duels, I will be playing Commander at the event on every single day. I will spend at least a good amount of time of every day playing Commander. I want to get to play against everybody who wants to play against me. It's very difficult for me at Magic Cons to get to play against all the people that want to play me because there's just too much going on. I barely get to play any games at Magic Cons these days. But at Commandfest Orlando, there's only 2 jobs: meet and greets and throwing down. So if you want to challenge the one in best of one to a game of Commander, come on in, bring your best deck, or you can do what a few people did at the last Commandfest I was at, just pick up a precon. I have decks that are precon friendly, as friendly as CGB gets, as well, and we'll still have a really great game. So if you want to be the one to take down the one in best of one in a game of Commander, come find me at Commandfest Orlando. We're gonna dive in. We're gonna let the nonsense begin, but some quick words from our sponsor.
One. If you wanna play with the best, get your ass to Commandfest Orlando. If you wanna play with the best, get your ass to Commandfest Orlando.
Commandfest Orlando is coming up soon, October 20th through 22nd. You think you have what it takes to challenge the one in best of one? Meet other VIPs like Foxy, the Nitpicking Nerds, and the team from Decked Out. Get the new CovertGoBlue Dino Rider playmat, first available at the event. Check out the VIP fan experience. Limited to just 50 attendees, it contains all kinds of perks and swag. Join us for a whole weekend of fun special guests, unique events, and thrilling gameplay. Share your love for Magic with others as we celebrate the gathering at Commandfest Orlando.
If you wanna play with the best, get your ass to Commandfest Orlando. If you wanna play with the best, get your ass to Commandfest Orlando.
Veteran vendor Adeline on the draw though, and it's mono red. It's always mono red. Surprising nobody ever. The technology is here. You gonna do something about it? Scoundrel. Roll on the chick. Swing. No blocks. Thalia. Gonna need land off the top. They do have the third land. Sometimes you can bottleneck them pretty good when they don't have the third land. I've bottlenecked myself. You see my ossifications are uncastable. Scoundrel. Roll. Nope, treasure. Sure. Well, if they go for a monstrous roll, it doesn't work, right? Okay. That's a play you can make. I am telling you right now, just make mono red make choices. They will never let you down with their silliness. Adeline. Yeah. Let's just be aggressive. Look at that life gain. What are they gonna do about that? Nothing, I tell you. Absolutely nothing. My creature has 4 toughness. Oh no, a dragon. And it flies. Yeah, get it. It's not like I'm just gonna gain it back and beat you to death. Alright, so if I ossificate this, I don't kill them. If I ossificate the dragon, I probably can't lose. Don't trade my life gainer. Oh, we got blocks. You got blocks? We got chump blocks? Alright. No dragon. Oh, mono red. Is that the best you can do? That is what we're here for, though. That is 100% what we're here for. Double Skrelv, 1 land. Shuffler's fine. Just replace this with a land, and it's such a good hand. Better, closer, warmer. See if we ever draw that third land now. Against blue-white, let's lead with Skrelv. Looks like a make disappeared, doesn't it? Well, let's find out. Must be nice to go first. I never do. Bend them. Resolves. Could put it on the Skrelv and attack. Aggression. Put that land on the bottom. I knew it would be a land before I even looked. Alright, so you know they've got good 4-drops. We don't have a Thalia. If we had a Thalia, it would be amazing. Ooh! 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 That's nice to see. Get out of here. They're a veteran friend. We pay the 1. Put a token here. I think we're just gonna keep being aggressive. I mean, what do I need? I need like an Anthem effect, right? And with 2 Scries, I think we were more aggressive than this. All right, hold on to your butts. No depopulates. Nice. Still mana screwed. Love that for us. What you got over there? Why don't you show me? No black mana. What are you doing? What's the matter with you? All right, Wandering Emperor. What if that just didn't happen, right? So now we have an interesting choice, because if they draw the black mana, then the Skrelv is actually important. And they're at 12. But if we put them at 5, they draw black mana. What do? They Void Rend this, then they die. So yeah, we go. Adeline's fine. One of the better cards, for sure. What did they keep? They kept turn 2 make disappear. I mean, you mull that hand, right? You mull that hand. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't mull that hand. On the draw. That's what we do. A hopeful initiate that never grows. Let's see what they... Let's see how our opponent kicks it off before we commit. If they play a mountain, it's the Lunark. If they play a swamp, it's the Skrelv. It's the Lunark. Mono red with extra steps, aka Gruul. I don't know, maybe it was still Skrelv. Really don't want them to light this thing on fire. Naya? Oh, is this the token deck? The Exile Pia Nalar? Yeah, I think that's what we're up against here. They play turn 1 Swift Spear. That thing, the questing druid thing. All right. No land there. Let's see if they have one. If they don't have one, we're in a good spot. That is a problem I ran into with the deck all the time. They got it. They got it. So, they only have till end of turn on these babies. And they choose the Virtue. And the Light Up the Night. Yeah, they actually get to play both. That's gross. We're way behind. Do we draw a good card? Not really. Not really. So I guess I'll play this. Gain the life. Play the ossification. I really don't want to hit the token, but it's kind of the best target here so that we can get this attack. But I feel like if we hold that ossification and wait for a Pia, we're just going to lose. Because they're already ahead on board and getting further ahead. We just don't have the pressure. There she is. Hard mode. All right. Nothing but land off the top. Get some points. Don't think it's going to matter. I think we lost this game when we just never drew a good 2 or 3 drop. comes the druid. They'll have a nice big attacker. And they're holding back. Vendor. And another land, by the way. Okay. Let's put this on the veteran. I mean, we can apply some pressure. Don't think I want to lose the adversary as the big one that's like, do not engage with that. Hello? They destroy evil, the veteran? Or the initiate, rather. Yeah, I guess we keep that. About as good as it gets. We doing some quad blocking? Nice. I think we let them keep the Swift Spear. Go for the kill 2 creatures. They're afraid of those initiates. Maybe it's because they plan to use Virtue as their end game. Yep. That's why. Wow. You're feeling feisty, huh? I like that, but of course they untap, so it doesn't really matter. Let's try to cause some trouble, shall we? Out of line? Is it too late? Or are we gonna get there? Down to 8. Gain some life. I still have a million cards here and a growing army. Yeah, the out of line won't do. That's just gonna be a slow grind of death. They just have too many cards. Can't stop the Pia. If I had never played the ossification, who knows? But the way that game just lined up, I don't think we had there was just no chance. On the play, oh my god, it's a miracle. Me with an aggro deck on the play? It's unfair, man. It's just unfair. Just calling it a win already. Opponent can't touch this. What are they gonna do? They're gonna play their little Strelv, huh? Do I Thalia them? Do I vend them? I mean, we might miss our land drop. So this version of Esper, right? We just wanna, I think, hit them hard. Because I don't think they're going to interfere with us. They might play their own Thalia. Yeah. All right, so now we need a land for the vendor. Come on, deck. What are you doing? What are you doing? All we had to do was draw the land. But no. Do they have the perfect curve into Rafine? Do they have it? Not yet. Might have a removal spell that they're sitting on. Let's put it on the warded creature, shall we? I mean, I'm sure they're going to do something. I'm just trying to have a third land. And go for that particular throat. Still a 3/3. Hit. Alright, so they play removal spells. Let's get our Skrelv down. And also help us stay unblockable out here. Yeah, we gotta get ready for Sheldred. We gotta find a land, and we have to be careful about casting our own Thalia and making Ossification uncastable. Alright, there's the land. Love that. So, what are we doing? Extraction Specialist is pretty fun. We don't get to put a roll on anything. I don't know if that's what matters. The first striker is definitely holding things down. On the other hand, we could have a roll and an initiate. I think the specialist is so much better. They're not going to double block, right? They would lose both. Yeah, I want an Adeline. I keep touching their cards for options. I think they keep forgetting that they have summoning sickness. I don't know. This is where they really need Shieldred or Rafine. They're going to combat and passing. What the heck does that mean? Urtai? Might mean Urtai. So we might want to be careful. So yeah, no Adeline here. Here comes the business. Another veteran is unnecessary. Although that life gain does give us a nice buffer, doesn't it? This, we don't have the fourth land for, so for now it's bottom. Okay, pay your ward. Skrelv cannot protect this. But what are you going to do about the specialist? The answer is nothing. You're getting into a lot of danger. Yeah, they really need a Shieldred. Ossification doesn't help unless I somehow get their Skrelv. They just scoop it up. They're not even trying to draw the Shieldred. Kind of wild. That seemed easier than it should have been. Oh man, do we keep a hand without a 1-drop? I actually think I do. On the draw, Ossification can really help keep you into games, but it's mono red. That's tough. Maybe it's Anvil. Ooh, got there! Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yep, here comes classic mono red. And the land? Alright, Vanguard they probably just kill, but that's fine. It's a race and I've got little points of life. It throws off their whole thing by a lot more than they think. Their clock just isn't quite on time. What's funny is they always try to ignore the veteran and not remove it, and I'm just like, alright. I can play that game. 3 ossifications is a lot, though. Yep. Need another land before I get excited about another one of those. The Forge. Okay, they're going to be a Forge gamer. Again, not too worried about that. There's a Vanguard. Doing it. Another life. Another roll. The opponent might double block here. At that point, did we do the thing? Yeah, I think we did the thing. There's the land. They go to 9. All right. See what kind of a turn they can have. Oh my god, it's Godric! Godric Forge, guys, it's cheats. And the last burn spell goes to... It's got to be the Vanguard. Don't have a choice here. Come and get it. If they want to throw away their Feldon, I'd even take that right now, but they're at 9. Foundry. Okay. So, if I played Adversary, I go to 10. But I think the safe play is just this. No double blocks available, only bad single blocks. Thalia on top. It's another opportunity to double spell next turn. I think we can do better. Jumpies? Jumpies. Adversary next turn is a lethal attack. So they need a blocker or a removal. I'll go to 4. Can they deal 4 with 1 card? Not quite. Not good enough. Magic is easy. Just have Lunarch Veteran on turn 1. On the play with our veteran. So this looks like another mono white gamer just by all aesthetics. So we will see. Against mono white. Yeah, we'll take the life gain. Let's see. Skrull versus Lunarch Veteran. The great debate. Will be settled on the battlefield. But will we draw land? Okay, spells cost a lot is what you're telling me. Got it. We'll not draw the land. That could be game right there. Opponent has no problems. They've got an Adeline. They really want that 1/1. Doesn't really do much other than put them in an awkward blocking position, but I guess they think they have value. All right, how do we roll? They're not going to cast any spells. They might have a Brutal Cathar, which would be a reason to hold up the Skrelv. Maybe we're supposed to peacekeep them, but I don't have any way to trade with their Adeline, and they might grow theirs. I guess I do need to tax them first. Allow 1 hit from the Adeline and then work it from there. Yeah, because they have the Knight Errant, they have the Intrepid Adversary. Both are bad. Both are potentially just game wrecking. The Knight Errant, I think, provides for the best possible explosion of value. So I'm going to tax that. So, no Brutal Cathar. So Skrelv isn't doing much work. We could start trying to infect them, but that's at the cost of 2 life, but we have life gain. They're gonna do this, they're gonna attack with this, we can trade with that. Is it worth paying 2 life to get them for 1? I don't think so. And they could always draw a Brutal Cathar. Don't think we're gonna win this one. Opponent has the greedier deck, which wins the mirror as long as they have lands, and they do. You block it with the first striker for sure because it makes the Adeline 1 smaller. Land off the top. A little bit slow, huh? A little bit slow, but I guess we have to match them here. We got the vigilance, we may as well get some damage. kind of poison. Finish. Officer. They can't tap too many things here to play the knight, though, or I will probably wreck them for it. Don't do it. Okay. Ah, they're gonna scrolve their Adeline. All right, yeah, put the clock on me. It's a tough clock. Down to 5. So what do I go up to if I adversary attack? Make this unblockable. I go up to 9. I could also just attack with this and then it dies and I extract it, but that's not good. I have to be able to block Adeline. I do have a foundry. All right, what happens if I just play this? Make this unblockable, go to 3, hit for 5, go to 8, and I played this, I go to 9, 7. They need 2 creatures. Seems really doable, doesn't it? Seems quite doable. But do I have a better way? I guess this is a better way. It gains more life anyway. It's more likely to keep me alive for another turn cycle. Just the creature entering triggers the veteran. And it's 11 to 11. Yeah, can they really spend a turn on Convoke with the Knight Errant? I don't know if they can now. They're doing it again! These big hits. Eventually they're gonna get me, right? Ah, we were lower last turn, right? We can do this. They pass? Okay. They pass. Having a lifelinker on the board could really help. They've got 5 blockers. We would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attackers. But it's all about making the allies. We would have 6 attackers, and they would have a lifelinker. What if I name Skrelv? Activate abilities of sources with the chosen name cost 2 more to activate unless they're mana abilities. I could name Skrelv with this Peacekeeper. That might fog them for another turn. I should do it after I use my Skrelv, right? Same play. Please don't have Restoration of Iganjo. That would make me sad. What if I attack with this? What are they gonna do? Trade? They might trade. I mean, I guess I'd like that. No Resto Iganjos. No Resto Iganjos. I mean, that's a big hit. Like, their Adeline gets a lot smaller if they double block. They are gonna double block. That's kind of huge. Yeah, their Adeline doesn't punch as hard now. All right. Peacekeeper. 2 Knight Errants and a Skrelv. Well, I'm naming Skrelv. So now if they want to use their Skrelv to hit me with Adeline, it takes so much mana that they can't build their board. And if they Convoke, they're probably going to die for it. It's just too expensive. They're doing it. They're doing it. 2 creatures they can't cast. A Skrelv they can't block. A lethal attack. I can't believe we missed our third land drop and then clawed our way out of that one. But it does go to show that while Knight Errant of Eos is a dangerous and powerful card, it doesn't necessarily go in this archetype. You build your deck, I think, a little bit differently if you're going to run this card. You really do need to be convoking it out on turn 3, because if you're doing it later in the game, especially in an aggro meta, it's almost too much risk for the value. On the play, this hand is beautiful. I'm on the play. I can't possibly lose, right? I wouldn't lose this game. I think last time I was on the play, I lost. Don't tell him. All right, kick it with a veteran. If our opponent is a control deck, this is where you'd much rather have the recruiter, but it's fine. In the mirror, it's fine. I'll still offer you a trade, though. You want some? I can just bring it out of the graveyard as a flyer. I don't care. They took the deal. And they're gonna ossificate the Vanguard immediately. Okay then. It's like that sometimes. Drop the vendor. Let's get a roll attached to it. And then next turn we can add a line, make a 1/1 right away. And if we draw land, we can add a line, put a roll on add a line right away. I don't blame them for thinking about this. It's really hard to like turn the tide when you're in a mirror-ish thing on the draw. And your opponent has a decent start. And every play can matter. Thalia. Okay. It's not what I would call a great play. We could play the Adeline. I kind of want to get the flyer down and get a roll on it, though, to be honest. Not a lot of flyers in the mono white deck anymore. Another ossification. I think we will bottom that. One is enough. I could really use a land to keep the pressure on the opponent so that I can keep rolling. Like Limp Biscuit, baby. That's a reference. All right, here's your Vanguard. Now they have a first striker. But we have a flyer, which will hopefully pay some dividends. So once again, though, if we want to roll, we need to put down a new creature. None of these are great for that. It could hit their Vanguard. That's a pretty good attack. Yeah, let's ossificate. Hey, they did that to my Vanguard, right? So let's get it. Hopefully no Iganjo here. Skrelv is not bad, but really just need the land. Okay. Dak really wanted me to have spells. I think I only run 2. Shuffler's fine. Scoop it up. They scooped it up to a spellbook vendor and the flyer. Kind of absurd. But that is how you get diamond with mono white. And we are back for the post-game wrap. And as you can see, 6-in-1 with this deck, got out of platinum and into diamond easily. Looking forward to doing the rest of Mythic, except for the fact that it's me. I'm the one in best of 1. I'm CGB, so I've got to play different decks every day. But I'm pretty sure if I wanted to steamroll up to Mythic through this sea of mono red, it would be easy peasy lemon squeezy. So let me know how you do with this deck, and if there are any cards that are particularly sus to you or that you would change, you can put that in the comments below. And you stayed till the end of the video. That is the best way to support the channel. But if you really want to support this video, it is brought to you by Commandfest Orlando, and that is coming up October 20th through 22nd. Pause the video, or you're at the end. Hell, just stop the video and go click the link below in the description and check out the tickets, particularly the complete VIP package. Only 50 of those are available. They include a special meet and greet with me on Saturday. So check that out, and I want to see you there. Clicking the link in the description, clicking the link in the comments, going to their website from here, picking up a ticket. That lets them know that CovertGoBlue is useful at their event and cool and stuff. So if you do me a quick favor, just please click on it, check it out, think about it, talk to the partner, come as a couple. I meet a lot of couples who watch my stuff. It's kind of cool. They call it Covert Go Cuddle Time. It's not weird. Don't make it weird. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. You're cool.
Commandfest Orlando is coming October 20th to 22nd. So get ready for a weekend full of Magic the Gathering in one of the country's premier vacation destinations. Get your tickets now at CommandFestOrlando.com.